Well, it turns out that the more alert amongst you noticed that I didn't mention the almighty box tank, the SU-100Y, which was introduced in the latest update for War Thunder as a premium Soviet ground vehicle. What the heck is the SU-100Y? Well, anybody who plays World of Tanks will know all too well just what exactly that monster is capable of. And it's just as ridiculous in War Thunder. You'll be, absolutely delighted to hear. This thing mounts a 130mm naval gun. I think this is the same gun that's mounted on the Soviet Gremyashki class destroyer. Yeah. And this thing is just as ridiculous in War Thunder as you would imagine. This gun will penetrate 223mm of rolled homogeneous steel armour at a range of 100 metres. Well, alright, Jingles, that's 100 metres. What about, regular combat distances? Well, okay. Let's just take a look at its opposition first. It's got a battle rating of 5.3, so that means it can face machines like this. The Tiger II, with the Porsche turret, 150mm of frontal hull armour and 100mm of frontal turret armour, or the other Tiger II, with the Henschel turret. It also has 150mm on the front of the hull, but it has 185mm on the front of the turret. These are both battle rating 6.7. The box tank will punch through that like butter at ranges of up to 500 metres. And it will penetrate the hull at ranges of up to 1 kilometre. And don't forget, that's before you start using any fancy kinds of ammunition. Yeah. And don't forget, also, those two King Tigers are both 1.4 battle ratings higher than the SU-100Y. The SU-100Y is, of course, a premium vehicle. It will cost you 3,850 golden eagles. Wait until you see this thing in action. This replay was sent in by the HBoss not long after patch 1.51 went live, and he didn't waste any time whatsoever in getting himself a box tank and kicking faces in with it. That is actually a KV-2, and he's almost 2 kilometers away. Yeah, it's no problem. I have no idea what the penetration of the armour-piercing ammunition on this gun is like at 2 kilometers. I mean, it's 175mm at 1 kilometer. Yeah. What's that he's shooting at? I have no idea. Let's find out. Oh, he appears to have missed. Box tank does not approve of missing. Loyal Soviet workers spent hours every day working fingers to bone to produce ammunition for box tank. One further wasted shot and you go straight to Gulag. Do not pass Red Square. Do not collect 200 rubles. What's he shooting at now? Some kind of tank destroyer. What's that? Oh, it's a medium? Oh, it's a tank destroyer. Ah, well, okay. It was an SU-85. Now it's a burning wreck. Looks like he's about to start an event. So he's piling forward to get himself into this low ground here to keep his mighty box tank safe while he jumps into a Sturmovik. So while he's derping around in the Sturmovik, and he does make a bit of a mess of this, but you might be sitting there thinking, well, yeah, all right, big deal. I mean, he's one shot killing everything he points the gun at. Yeah, and that's War Thunder Ground Forces for you. Well, yes and no. It tends to be the case in War Thunder Ground Forces that you either set them on fire or detonate their ammo rack with the first shot you fire at them, or you hit them 13 times and do no damage. It's just War Thunder Ground Forces. Obviously, it depends on where you hit them, but these guys are almost 2 kilometers away. It's not like he's aiming for weak spots, is it? All right, Jingles. What is that, by the way? They're heavy tanks. Let's have a look. Oh, it was a it's a KV-85. But yeah, you do this in KV-2s and SU-152s all the time, and nobody... Well, I was going to say nobody says they're overpowered. Yes, they do. But the box tank is different. Why is it different? Well, I'll give you an example. God, he's just killed another one. T-34-85. Boom, headshot. More than 1 kilometre away. Oh, he's going to jump into another air battle. Is he going to get that guy before he... No, probably not. He's not going to reload in time. Or is he? No. No, he's in another air battle. Okay, while he's in this Focke-Wulf 190, I'll show you an example of the sort of thing I'm talking about. Using the SU-152, another famous one-hit wonder machine. So, here we go, SU-152, which incidentally is the same rank as the SU-100Y. A couple of enemy targets in the town, and then a KV-2 pops up in the middle of the field. 152mm howitzer firing high explosive. Boom! Hit him. Damage his gun. Kill 2 of his crew. And I think what happens here, any second now, there he goes, and then I'll take a hit. I didn't knock him out, but I damaged his gun barrel, and so when he fired back at me, his tank blew up. So yeah, that was nice. But, you know, I didn't penetrate. Now, obviously when you're shooting at medium tanks and things like that with this 152mm howitzer, you're going to one-shot kill them. The blast is just going to knock the crew out. What's that? I believe it's a Panther. And a Tiger. Now, I'm not going to penetrate the Panther unless I hit him in the side, and the explosion goes through his relatively weak side armour, cooks him off, and boom, he's dead. If I'd hit him from the front, it probably wouldn't have knocked him out, but it's not going to penetrate his frontal hull armour. It would have done some damage. It might have knocked out 1 or 2 of his crew, possibly blown his tracks off, given him some module damage, but he probably wouldn't have died, because it's a high explosive shell. It ain't going to penetrate the frontal armour of a tank like a Panther, and it's definitely not going to penetrate the frontal armour of a tank like the Tiger. And that's the thing, when you're firing the high explosive ammunition from these big Russian 152mm troll cannons, it can troll you as much as it trolls whatever you're shooting at. It's a bit of a lottery. You roll the dice, you either one-shot kill it or you don't, and if you don't, he kills you. Well, you don't get any of that with the box tank, because the box tank penetrates, and it's a 130mm armour-piercing shell. That's a bigger gun than the Jagdtiger. Right. And this thing's battle rating 5.3. So it just one-shots, and there goes another T-34-85, and well, you just continually feast on the tears of the repair crews of the enemy team. KV-1, 1.39 kilometers range. Who is he going to end next? What's that? I guess we'll find out when he hits him. Have you noticed he's killed everything he's hit so far? Oh, he's getting a bit brave here. Oh, really? He's just kicking puppies now. Still, a kill's a kill. And he's got 9 of them. Oh, he's taken another hit. Box tank does not care. But he's triggered another air battle, so he's just going to park up behind this windmill. You cannot kill box tank. Go to Gulag for shooting at box tank. Oh, no. Well, they've given him a Wellington with 8 500-pound bombs, but he's coming under attack. But that's alright, because his escort is going to take out his attacker arcade battle style. He drops 3 500-pound bombs on this T-34, who's probably AFK. I mean, you get a warning, and the bombs have a timed delay. You've got all the time in the world to get out of the way of the blast zone. Dumps the remaining bombs in the town square, and I'm pretty sure he hits, but sets on fire but doesn't kill. Yeah, there it is, a Panzer III M. KV-2 finishes off the Panzer III M for him, so only the 10 kills so far, rather than the 11 that it could have been if the Panzer III had been allowed to burn to death. So that's enough. Enough of these flyboy shenanigans. Let's get back to the box tank. Is the box tank even still alive while he was flying around in the Wellington? Let's find out. Of course the box tank is still alive. You cannot kill box tank. Right, well, I suspect he's probably loaded. What's that? Some kind of tank destroyer? And yeah, got him. SU-152 reduced to smoking garbage from a range of 1,650 meters. Now what's he going to kill? Oh no, it's a T-34. And he's managed to close to 730 meters. Box tank will only have 175 millimeters of penetration at that range. Yeah, he's got him. And he's going to start another air battle. He just keeps racking up the kills. Oh, is he going to get time? Is he going to be caught in the open here? Oh, this could be dangerous. Will Box Tank be alive when he returns to the scene of the crime? For the meantime, he's flying Spitfire. Now don't forget, this is of course arcade battle rules. Come on, get him. No, it's arcade battle. You're supposed to ram him. What are you doing? Oh, look at these noobs. Oh, he's got somebody on his ass. He's hitting though. Go on, get that Corsair. Get him! Get him! Get him! It's all points. Points make prizes. Oh, what's he doing? That's a very fancy manoeuvre, isn't it? Oh, he's found another one. Oh, come on. Have him. Have him. Well, he got the kill, but I'm going to have to deduct some style points because he didn't ram him. And this is arcade battle, and that's what you're supposed to do. But the burning question on everybody's lips, is Box Tank still alive? Remember, he left him in the open, in the middle of a field, within shooting range of an enemy tank. Yeah, nobody's really surprised, are they? I wonder how many times he got hit while he was away. He doesn't appear to have suffered anything other than minor track damage. Oh, KV-85, very strong tank. Box Tank missed, but it doesn't matter because that's it. They've won. So, final blow, mission maker, heavy metal hero, bulletproof, 12 tank kills and 2 aircraft, and he suffered minor damage to his paintwork. This thing is absolutely absurd. And don't forget, Box Tank can be yours for the price of 3,850 golden eagles, which works out to around about 20 euros. I would love to see the global statistics for this machine. I'd love to know how many of them Gaijin had sold, because it is absolutely absurd. This thing can one-shot kill the biggest and nastiest tanks that it is ever going to get placed against, and it can do it from the front at a range of 1 kilometre. Box Tank, it's for winners. Oh, War Thunder, you so silly. Take care, folks, and I'll catch you next time.